Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm very glad to be here as the only Chinese speaker. And we already have a lot of discussions on ICT. Here, I would like, from the angle of the end user, to give the presentation about the future ICT services. I used it wrong. Okay. Okay, sorry. And during my presentation, I will talk about two major topics. One is our view about the vision of the ICT, and the second part, I will talk about how could we build up a powerful and future-oriented ICT platform. And we believe the future people-oriented ICT service must have two features. Firstly, is the inclusion for all, and second is ease of use. Let's look at this picture. And this chart shows people extended requirements. To meet this requirement, ICT takes the following steps. For the first step, it meets the people's basic requirement of the ICT. The basic requirement is the voice call, the communication, and I believe until now we already achieved over the past 2 decades. The second is to meet the requirement of each person and each household for broadband access. So we believe the broadband access for each family and each person, it already become the basic human right. It already become the basic human right. And this is what we need to address in the next 5 to 10 years. Third, we believe ICT has expanded from traditional communication, information, and entertainment service to an increasing broad area, including e-education, e-health, and content creation and knowledge sharing. So this requirement, this requires future ICT to be people-oriented, characterized by ease of use and inclusion for all. Firstly, I would address about the inclusion for all. To promote global development, the future ICT should take both developed and developing countries. Firstly, I want to use the Europe case. And I believe Europe, in most countries, already want to build up a smart cities across the whole European EU area and cover the electricity, intelligent traffic systems, and healthcare. And also in the emerging markets like China and Indonesia and India. We also think ICT will become an enabler to the national economy. And based on the information from the Broadband Commission under United Nations, ICT already become the engine for the economy for the countries, and especially on September 2 months ago in New York. The Declaration of Broadband Inclusion for All, signed by more than 50 commissioners in New York, has been submitted to Mr. Ban Ki-moon and other world leaders. And everyone believe the ICT will accelerate the achievement of the MBGA. Another important thing is ease of the use. And in the past, IT and CT is separate. IT and CT is separate. And IT mainly focused on handling data traffic, and CT mainly focused on the handling the phone call. But the separation of the IT and CT has hindered us from providing end user with ICT services featuring ease of use. So we believe in the future, consumer and enterprise and the society as a whole will require a convergence of IT and CT to form a user-centric ICT platform. Our idea to reshape the architecture by consolidating IT and CT assets and build a pyramid-like convergent ICT platform based on cloud computing, which the terminal, the pipe, cloud as its core. The future ICT platform will provide system integration, business IT consulting, and business process outsourcing to government for enterprise and industry customers. And for the next few slides, I will talk from the three major parts. First is the terminal. Definitely, the smart, the trend of the smart is already undoubtedly, but the important thing, one important thing that I want to raise today is about the standardization, especially for the new products like the smart meter, e-health terminals, which are still not standardized. And this has brought great difficulty in deploying such services. In addition, the small scales will also result in high costs. And another important thing is about the pipe. The pipe, IP plus optical, I believe everyone already agrees, it's already the trend of the whole industry. But if we talk about the cost, we must consider the smart of the network. So we think the network must become increasingly smart to relieve the cost pressure through the content-aware, content catching, and offload the unnecessary content. So we believe the smart will be another important feature to facing the challenges of the digital flood. And the final part is about the cloud. Firstly, the feature of the virtualization technology and the distributed computing determine that cloud platform will cheaper than traditional platform. And also from the perspective of the medium and small enterprise, we believe cloud will also provide a totally new business model, like pay-as-you-go. Here we show some example from a startup company, Amimoto. This is a startup company. This company used to have a small call center in their office. And after they do some advertisement in Facebook, I can see this advertisement is very successful. Then there are huge traffic in their call center, and in a short period, their call center breaks. And then they decide to move their call center from their own server to the cloud. Then after they buying the cloud service, Amimoto has more computing flexibility and has risen to the occasion through the pay-as-you-go. Finally, definitely, cloud computing is a really green solution. And finally, I want to talk about the cost. This is another very important fact about the ICT. If we look at the cost of the ICT. This chart reflects how EU views these issues. I believe there are many factors affect the ICT cost, but I believe these three key things is the major things about the cost.